Hi everyone, it's Maria here. Welcome back to another Tip Tuesday video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a certified makeup artist and green beauty expert. And today we're going to be talking about 4 tips on how to travel with your beauty products. It is often quite a challenge for women to pack all their beautiful products into this little teeny tiny bag. And I know it looks roomy, but when you start to pack everything in here, you can actually see just how small it is. So recently, there's been a lot of criticism about the airport here in Toronto, where I live, that criticism against travelers, that we have kind of like lost our touch, that we kind of don't know how to travel anymore, that all the delays and all the issues and the lost luggage are caused because we don't know how to pack our things. We travel with too many liquids, with our laptop and all the other things that, I guess are little luxuries and you want to take with you when you leave the house. So today I'm going to be focusing on the beauty products because that's my jam. And I can show you that it can be done. You can still take those beautiful products with you and have your skin feel amazing while you're on vacation. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification button so you can be, alerted every time that I do a video. So let's get on to the tips. So tip number 1 is just how many days are you going away for? Do you actually need to take with you all your full-sized items? My shop, Green Beauty Curator, offers samples on most of our products that we carry. The makeup is a little bit of a challenge sometimes to pour into a little sample jar for obvious reasons when it comes to eyeshadows and powders. However, everything else, okay, you can actually get a sample from many of my favorite skincare brands that can actually be enough for you to go away for 4 or 5 days to a resort, and actually still have your favorite products with you. They will very, very easily fit into this little bag, all right? And as long as you don't have over 100 mils in a single container, you will be okay. So when you're placing an order through Green Beauty Curator, please go into the samples, which is up on the main bar. Click how many samples you want, 3, 4, 5, and then in your order notes, you kind of just add which samples you want me to include. If you need any assistance with colors or anything like that, of course, I can coach you with that. But I just want you to think about the fact that you don't have to take your full-size products with you. I was traveling last summer and I saw someone have their entire shampoo. They were carrying a full-size entire shampoo, conditioner just being taken away at security. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to opt for solids when you can. Now, I know you're probably thinking, like, Maria, what are you talking about? Like a solid moisturizer? That is out there. It's not something that I have dived into for my shop, but there's a lot of other products that you can use in a solid form to help you cut back on the liquids that actually go in this little bag. So if your beauty product is a solid, it doesn't have to go in here. You can just place it somewhere else in your luggage. And, I always recommend, if you can, not checking your luggage in. Travel with a carry-on, right? So if you have something like this, you can put your liquids in here, and those are your must-haves that, do not come in a solid form. And then things like your face soap. All right, Zyderma makes these beautiful facial bars, solid form. You can put it in your little soap holder container. So this is for sensitive skin. They're super fatted. This is the zinc and oat. Fabulous soap, unscented, and it would be fantastic for everyone. So you just need just one nice solid bar of soap, and that can be your cleanser, when you are traveling. So solid. Now, if you want to step up a little bit, the kind of cleansing, your cleansing ritual, and definitely your sunscreen and everything else you put on, even when you're on holidays, should come off properly. The little sponge here, the Cognac Facial Sponge by Zyderma, can definitely make your cleanser, whatever it is that you decide to take with you, can make it into more of an exfoliating treatment. So you don't need to be packing extra products that need to go through security in here. You can just take your cleanser, whether it's your soap or whether you decide that you can't live without your cream cleanser, take that with you and add the little sponge, which can actually give you a deeper cleanse and exfoliate your skin. And yes, this can also happen when it comes to sunscreen. I love these little sun sticks by La Spa Naturals. This is an SPF 50, fantastic if you have kids. Again, this is a solid, okay? I mean, if you want to keep everything in this little bag, you can, but because it's a solid, it doesn't actually have to go in there. This is fantastic for the entire family. It has such a quick application. It's slightly tinted, so it's not going to leave you looking white. And it's such a fantastic solid product, so compact. Look at the size of this. Okay, so perhaps you need to opt for a solid sunscreen and not a liquid. And the same can be said for any treatments. Now, depending on where you travel, this is the Eczema Balm by Provence Apothecary. I love this little container because it's, it looks tiny, but it packs a lot of product. The Healing Eczema Balm is good for all kinds of stuff. It's not just for eczema, but if you have to take one little treatment for heat rash, for poison ivy, for bites, from insects, this is such a fantastic little product to add, and definitely travel friendly. It does come in a bigger size, but this is just perfect. All right, so for any little skin irritations, if you know your skin is sensitive, this is definitely a must-have. Okay, so tip number 3 would be to choose multi-purpose products. And I'm sure if you follow me for a while, you've heard me talk about this before. There are a lot of skincare products out there, and every single body part does not need its own skincare product, although they do exist. Now, that's fantastic when you are at home, all right? I love all the lovely things too, but when you are packing your entire beauty regimen in one of these, all right, and because of everything that's happening at the airports, the understaffing and the delays, if you don't want to check in your luggage, now this is how you're going to have to do it. And multi-purpose is definitely the way to go. Now, there are definitely the must-haves you should take with you when you're going on vacation. A good moisturizer, definitely that needs to come with you. So choose something that can be your eye cream as well. Berry Rich is fantastic for, all skin types year-round. And it is a little bit richer than, let's say, the PhytoClear or the other skincare in the Grade line. I love it because it is actually safe to use in the eye area. So cut back. This is just one moisturizer all over. You can use it in the day. You can layer it with your SPF and then of course use it at night. So now this is your day cream when you need extra moisture. It's your night cream and it is your eye cream. So it's cutting back, on 3 products. For those of you that are oil lovers, I hear you and I see you. An oil would be your multi-purpose product here. And I can definitely highly recommend something like an argan oil. This is the organic argan oil by Cocoon Apothecary. Now, you don't have to take the whole thing with you, although depending on how long you're gone for, you might. This is actually 60 ml, so it can definitely come into your bag. They're looking for bottles 100 ml and bigger. All right. If you are a little bit nervous traveling with glass, you can definitely transfer it onto a plastic bottle and take that with you. It is amazing for your skin, for after sun care. It's fantastic for your hair, your ends. We all know that, the pool, the chlorine, salt from the ocean, all of that can actually, stress out your hair. And since I'm talking about hair, we do have minis of our hair products too in the shop. And you can also just pour some of your oil serum in a little vial. When you have empties, keep them. They will come in handy, and definitely your oil can go into a little bottle like that and just take with you a smaller quantity. It can be layered with your daily moisturizer, cuticles, hair, something like this would do it all. So definitely fantastic product to travel with, and a good oil, but it has so many different uses for you. Okay, so let's get into makeup, all right? I already showed you before that, the mascara, which is definitely my desert island product, can come in a mini or a sample size. You don't have to pack a full mascara with you. But you know, what about the rest of the face? What about if you want to give a little bit of color? All right, so I'm going to have two suggestions for you. Again, multi-purpose. This is the tinted foundation by, again, La Spa Naturals. It gives you an SPF 20, but it is also tinted where it will give you a little bit of an amazing coverage on the skin. So this one here can also be your SPF, your facial SPF moisturizer, but also can be used for adding a little bit of color to your skin. Now, a product that will definitely help you glow as well, and you know, it's a primer, tinted moisturizer all in one, would be Graydon's Face Glow. This product also contains the red raspberry seed oil, which is amazing for helping protect your skin against the elements. Now, it's not an SPF, all right? So don't get me wrong, you still have to wear your SPF with this, but let's say you're going out for dinner in the evening and you want a little bit of that dewiness, you want a little bit of that glow. This product here is your glow, you know, all-in-one product. So it's your primer, it's your illuminator. It looks amazing on just lightly tanned skin, blends in beautifully, has a beautiful, very delicious, sweet tropical smell. And this product just would be fantastic. You don't need to bring with you your foundation. And for adding a little bit of color to the skin, go for a lip and cheek balm. These ones here are by Living Libations. I absolutely love them. I've done a couple of videos where I do an all over makeup. I'm going to link that below. It comes in a few different shades, and it can be, you know, a bronzer, illuminator. It can add some glow to your eyes, and of course it can be, you know, used on the lips. Now, these smell beautifully. If you know the brand Living Libations, you know that they never disappoint with their ingredient combination and essential oil combinations. Now, look at this. This is a solid, all right? So you can just throw that in your purse, and it doesn't have to go into your liquids bag. Okay, and number 4 would be just pick up a mini set. Now, brands like Consonant all have little minis that give you the foaming cleanser, they give you a moisturizer, right? They give you the moisturizer here, the unscented ultra moisturizing cream, and they give you a little bit of a treatment mask. Okay, now these minis are fantastic, like 30 ml for the mask, 50 ml for the foaming cleanser, 30 ml for the moisturizer. Cocoon Apothecary also has a mini set. This is for dry to you know, normal skin. So this is the Petal Purity. Now, these little bottles are glass, but they're such a fantastic size. It gives you the cream cleanser, the little rose mist, and of course, also the Rosy Cheeks moisturizer. Look for these little sets. A lot of the brands make these, and you know, they're so convenient to travel with. And definitely, you're gonna have to put your stuff in here, but then when you reach your destination, it's always so nice just having a little bag for your skincare. This would be even fantastic for the cottage, or let's say you go, you know, to a camp, something like that. You're just gonna like grab your skincare, go to the washroom, and you know, do your skincare routine. For any of your glass minis, I would definitely recommend keeping these even after your trip is over, even after you're back. Put them through your dishwasher and give them a really, really good cleanse. It will help them sanitize. And then just take your favorites, your full-size favorites, and just put them in your little tiny pumps, right? So you can have a little bit of a mist on the plane. The air on the plane is so drying. And if you're flying even for, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours, definitely you want to be misting. You know, the Graydon Face Food, which is one of my favorites, it's 100 ml, but you can definitely, you know, at your local health food store or from any minis that you've kept from the past, refill those and just have like a purse size mini with your favorite mist. The minis can easily fit in this bag. Here's my cleanser. Here's my sunstick, mascara, couple samples of the Face Glow and the La Spa sunscreen. And of course, some color for the lip and the cheeks. I mean, this can go in here if you want to keep it all together. It can also go in your purse. And here you go. All right. This is how you should be traveling. All right. So I hope you found the tips helpful. It is possible to just, you know, go on vacation and just have a few of those little things that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you loved my tips and you liked what you see, Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell so you can be alerted every time I drop a new video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!